Dance Party on KCHK. Chris Adamson back with you. We'll get back to the music here in just a little bit, but right now we have a special guest joining us here. This Saturday, the Paradise Center for the Arts welcomes back comedian C. Willie Miles, a local fan favorite, as he returns, known as America's Everyday Comedian, as he's been combining his quick wit and great sense of humor to deliver one of this country's most high-energy, side-splitting shows for all ages. Keep 'em laughing has been C. Willie's goal on stage for the last 18 years, and he isn't about to stop. We welcome back into the conversation C. Willie Miles. How you doing, sir?
Good morning, brother. How are you?
I'm doing great. Glad to have you back on. I know we spoke a couple of Novembers ago, and we were just joking a little bit that this time of year a little bit more tame than November here, so it's a good time of the year to visit here in Minnesota.
Absolutely, man. And at that time, I was actually living in California, and when you and I last spoke, and since then I moved back here. Now, I shouldn't say I moved back here. My wife moved back, and I came with her.
Okay.
So that's pretty much how it worked. I found out that her 50% of our relationship was actually way more of a 50% than mine was. So when it came to making decisions when we got to move back to Minnesota, so I found out I was only at 35% of 50%.
You found yourself in the minority pretty quick, huh?
Very quick. I was a minority of the minority.
Yeah, exactly. Now, where are you from originally? Are you from Georgia? Is that right?
Nope, Mobile, Alabama. That's very close.
Okay, yeah, I knew you were from the South, but I know that you did attend college there at St. Cloud State University.
St. Cloud State, home of the Huskies, my friend. Once a Husky, always a Husky.
There you go. So you're familiar with us here in Minnesota. I know you visit here quite a bit, but it's good to have you back.
Oh, you know what? I would love not to be here. I know people always say, "Man, is it nice to be back?" We're like, no, not really. I survive. That's what I do. I just spend my days surviving here in the wintertime, but I spend a lot of time going back and forth to Arizona, so that helps.
A lot of residents of Minnesota spend time going back and forth between here and Minnesota, or here and Florida, or pretty much here and anywhere where there's warmer temperatures.
And I know, and I spent time doing shows in Arizona and Florida this winter, and that's all I saw was Minnesotans, and they would they'd be down in Florida and in Arizona bragging about Minnesota, talking about how great a place it is to live, and I'm like, well, then why are you here? Why are you down here sucking up these people's sun when you can be up there being miserable like everybody else in the winter?
Yeah, no, it's a great place to live about 4 months out of the year during the summer and into the fall.
Exactly. You got that right.
Yeah. So you got the show coming up on Saturday night. I know you enjoy performing here for the Paradise Center for all the fans around our listening area. What can people expect from the show?
Well, I got a brand new show that I'm rolling out for 2019-2020, so I'm looking forward to bringing it. It's going to be on the same basis that I always do. I mean, the bedrock of my entertainment is observational humor, and I got a lot to talk about, as it pertains to relationships, the weather, shopping. I got a whole new twist on everything.
Okay. Now I know you were up here. You're in Minneapolis right now, but I know you're kind of touring around down Faribault area and some of the other parts of our listening area here the last couple of weeks, kind of promoting the show.
Absolutely.
And what were some of the highlights here going around our listening area touring?
Well, they did me a nice little tour down through Faribault, and I love Southern Minnesota. I mean, you guys get the brunt of everything: the water, the snow, the wind, the rain, and you're the most positive people in the world. And driving around town, when you know that your city is proud, when they drive you around and show you the wind damage. I mean, like I'm a State Farm agent or something, It's like I can't. I spend all day looking at wind damage, down trees, damaged buildings. He was very proud. I mean, this was the chamber president driving me around.
Well, and around some of our immediate areas right here, if you come visit us, we'll drive you around and show you all the different flooding that's going on right now.
I know.
All the high water and the rivers that are flooding right now.
I know. Everybody keeps telling me that how about everything that's getting ready to crest now. And they want the snow to melt too fast. Everybody knows. I mean, that's the thing that I love about Minnesota. Everybody knows everything about the weather that you're about to have.
Yeah, exactly. We're our own built-in farmer's almanac.
Exactly. And the thing is, what's happening. He even showed me a place in a parking lot. He said, starting next week, they're going to bring a big old. I mean, we literally stopped like I was, a 60-minute correspondent, and he told me this is where they're going to dump all the sand where people would come and sandbag. And I was at that point like, what am I going to do with this information? Now I know.
I need to know this. Why? Just some more pieces of useless information that rattles around the old noggin.
Exactly. And I just love talking about people anyway. That's my thing. So I'm looking forward to coming back. And like I said, the thing is that Paradise is one of my favorite theaters to perform in. And I love that place. I love it down in Red Wing. I love small theaters like that, and I love them in the towns because people love coming out and having a good time.
Yeah, and it's a little bit more intimate too as well. You can really see and feel and hear all the reactions with and how they hang on your every word.
Absolutely, they do, and I love to get there early. As you know, I'm a lobby guy, so I like to get there and meet and greet people. I like to see who my audience is before they even walk in the theater. I want to get to see them in the lobby, and so when I get up on stage, I know who I'm talking to.
Okay. So maybe someone's just walking through the lobby and like, oh, that guy's funny.
Right.
Coming to see the show. Oh, that's great. Then all of a sudden you walk on stage and it's like, oh, I just had a 5-minute conversation with the headliner.
You would be surprised how many people have walked up to me and shook my hand because somebody got them tickets and invited them to the show, and they didn't do any research whatsoever. They just come in with their friends, and they sit there and talk to me. Oh my God, we're here to see this comedian. He's supposed to be really, really funny, and then I play right along with him too. Like, yeah, I heard he's pretty good. I always tell them this is like my 10th or 15th time seeing him here.
I heard he was a legend. I heard he was better than George Carlin and Richard Pryor all rolled together.
Absolutely.
See Willie Miles. The show is coming up Saturday night at the Paradise Center for the Arts at 7:30. Ticket information, go online to paradisecenterforthearts.org. You can buy them right from the box office there at 321 Central Avenue North in Faribault. Phone number 507-332-7372. See Willie Miles. Always great to have you on. Thanks so much for taking time to chat with us here today. And best of luck there for the show. You're a funny man. I hope a lot of people come out and see you.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. Thanks for having me on, and I look forward to seeing everybody there.
All right. Take care. We'll talk to you soon.
You bet. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Once again, see Willie Miles performing Saturday night, Paradise Center for the Arts. 7:30 is the showtime, paradisecenterforthearts.org. Box office at 321 Central Avenue North in Faribault. Again, phone number 507-332-7372. Go see him. He's a funny guy. It's going to be a great show. Go check it out. We'll take a break, come back, take another look at your weather, and then get into more music here.